Katie Provenzano, and I am the owner of Visual Conversations LLC and a local video producer through Katie Pro Video. I've created this video to explain the mini talk show that I'm starting called Mason County Spotlight. This video will follow the basic show format, which is an 8-minute weekly video highlighting organizations and businesses in our area. Each week will feature a different host and 2 guests from the community. Hosts and guests receive a short script a few days before shooting, and shows are recorded in the evening. They require about an hour time commitment. There is no cost to being a guest on the Mason County Spotlight, and hosts do not need to have previous experience. They just need to have an interest. Hosts are not required to memorize the show's script. They will have access to a teleprompter. Can I get a shot of the teleprompter? Perfect. Tonight my guests are Katie Provenzano and Katie Provenzano. Katie will be explaining the thought process behind starting a talk show, and Katie will discuss the advantages to sponsoring this project. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for having me. Katie, how did you decide to start a talk show? Producing a talk show has always been a dream of mine. A decade ago, I used to work for Cable Access in Kalamazoo, where I was able to assist local producers with their programming, and I'd really love to be able to create something here special for Mason County. What brought you to Ludington? My husband and I moved to Ludington 6 years ago, and now we have 2 small boys who we're raising in Mason County. I've worked in lots of different positions and fields in those 6 years, and I'm currently the Marketing and Development Director for MCC Educational Foundation. And so I've been on the organization side, needing to communicate about what our organization does or upcoming events. Video online has been far our best tool for reaching the community. Our video posts are shared more and we get more feedback. But producing high quality video posts can be expensive and time consuming. And that's where Mason County Spotlight comes in. This simple show format provides the opportunity for businesses and organizations to have videos that they can share online to be able to spread their message. Katie, what are you looking for when you're choosing guests? Really, any organization or business who has a message for the Mason County community. The show is only 8 minutes long, so guests should expect to be able to communicate their message in about 3 minutes. That might not seem like a lot of time, but this actual explanation video is in that same 8-minute format, so you'll get an idea of how much you're able to say. Thank you, Katie. If you are interested in being a guest on the Mason County Spotlight, visit katiepro.com/spotlight/guest for more information. You can also email Katie directly at spotlight@katiepro.com. Each Mason County Spotlight show has 4 sponsor spots. Sponsors can choose shows they are interested in sponsoring. I like to thank the sponsors of our explanation video. We have Restaurant A, expect the best. Retail Store B, convenience with low prices. Organization C, make the most of your giving. And Individual D. Our next guest is going to explain the value of sponsoring Mason County Spotlight. Katie, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to be here. Katie, why did you decide on 4 sponsor spots for Mason County Spotlight? Well, Katie, I worked backwards. This is a brand new project and concept for the Mason County area. Sponsors increase the amount of people who are involved in that show. On Facebook, the more shares a post gets, the more people it will reach. And so if our host and our 2 guests and our 4 sponsors all shared that episode of Mason County Spotlight, that's a minimum of 7 shares for that video. My target is to have a minimum of 2,000 people reached for each episode of Mason County Spotlight. I want sponsoring a show to be an easy decision for a business, organization, or individual. You mentioned Facebook. Is that how Mason County Spotlight will be viewed? The show is going to be uploaded to YouTube and posted on Facebook. That allows Mason County Spotlight to be viewed on demand. It's a short program, so watching it from your computer or on your phone would be very comfortable. I'm also working with the Mason County Library on airing Mason County Spotlight on our Charter Spectrum cable access channel 190. I have 3 spots currently reserved. You'll be able to watch Spotlight at 4:50 p.m. on Thursdays, 5:50 p.m. on Fridays, and 8:50 a.m. on Saturdays. I'll also be posting the show on Thursdays as well. What do you get as a sponsor? The 4 sponsors are thanked with taglines between each guest. This allows time for the guests to change seats. The sponsors are also thanked at the end of the program with logos. Thank you, Katie. You did an excellent job of explaining how Mason County Spotlight helps businesses and organizations support our local community. If you are interested in being a sponsor on Mason County Spotlight, visit kadiepro.com/spotlight/sponsors for more information. You can also email Katie directly at spotlight@kadiepro.com. Thank you for watching the Mason County Spotlight explanation video. I really cannot do this project alone. Please consider participating and sponsoring this project. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Make sure to watch our first show on December 6th. Jen Tuman from the Ludington DDA will be sharing the Downtown's 12 Days of Christmas event. Thank you.